class of 2013. The writer of Hebrews gives us a list of faith heroes in chapter 11. These are the people who have some of the most interesting and difficult lives in the Bible, yet they put themselves on the line for what God wanted to do with them. This hall of fame is followed up by an exhortation in chapter 12. Therefore, since we are surrounded by so great a cloud of witnesses, let us lay aside every weight and sin which clings so closely, and let us run with endurance the race that is set before us, looking to Jesus, the founder and perfecter of our faith, who for the joy that was set before him endured the cross, despising the shame, and is seated at the right hand of the throne of God. We have our task. Run. Our mission is to run in the direction God has pointed us, without stopping, regardless of what comes across our path, enduring whatever is required to get to the finish line. We are done with high school. We've completed the classes, though maybe not all of the homework assignments. We've written the essays, though many were written the night before the due date. We've memorized the dates and kings of generations past, though we may never need that information again. We decorated our hallway for Christmas, though not without Nicolas Cage. We've experienced heartbreak and stress, though only to the extent our young age allows. We survived senior symposium, though not without very long days and even longer nights. We've encouraged and pushed each other, though not without our disagreements. We've made it through this stretch of the race, though not without endurance. My first day at Boston Trinity was awe-inspiring. I watched people interact in a way I had never experienced before, and I knew at that moment that I wanted to be a part of it. Everyone I was surrounded by was extraordinary in their own unique way. These incredible people, both within my own class and throughout the school, immediately welcomed me, without question, into their midst. When I was no longer living with my own family during senior year, Boston Trinity became my family. C.S. Lewis wrote that friendship is unnecessary. Like philosophy, like art, it has no survival value. Rather, it is one of those things which give value to survival. The people in my class and the people of Boston Trinity gave value to my survival during my senior year, and I may not have made it without you. Each and every one of you holds a place in my heart, and as we all move on to the next stages of our lives, please know that I will never regret my last 2 years of high school, because it gave me the opportunity to meet and get to know all of you. Our class, ladies and gentlemen, is filled with academics, athletes, artists, musicians, thinkers, all of whom have at some level taken advantage of these talents. The greatest tragedy occurs when people do not take advantage of their opportunities and their abilities. We have been fortunate enough to attend a school whose faculty and administration legitimately care about our success. We have been taught how to analyze, factor, and actually think about situations and people. I can testify that the situation we have been in is not a common one. Of every school I've attended and visited, Boston Trinity is by far the most diverse and welcoming environment. We have been given the incredibly rare gift of an excellent high school education. To squander that gift would be to prove that we did not deserve it. The true challenge lies in utilizing this gift and our abilities, balancing them with our endurance in the race, and allowing our passions to guide the path we take to complete it. In America, money is the anthem of success. Unfortunately, many of us subscribe to that anthem rather than taking the more risky path guided by our passions. So let me encourage you, all of you, to run. Run without fear. Run without apathy. Run without regret. Run with courage. Run with endurance. Run with passion. We are surrounded by our a life more abundant, filled with true joy. There will be bumps, bruises,